Hi, I'm Sarah Ancrum. I'm an ALA teacher at Military Magnet Academy. I'm going to talk about Google Classroom and today's Meet. Today I'm just going to discuss the benefits of Google Classroom and today's Meet. I use Google Classroom every day for each class, and I created a classroom for my colleagues to share ideas and information. It's a great platform to distribute and collect materials, collaborate, and share links. It's a great workflow solution for your class. And I created a Google Classroom for you to join and complete some tasks. What you see now is what it looks like when you have never been in a Google Classroom before. To get there, you can go to your email, click on the Rubik's Cube, and click on Show More and find the icon. If that doesn't work for you, you can go to Google and Google it. It's usually the very first one that pops up. Look for the join sign, which is the plus sign at the top, and you're going to enter the join code that's posted here. If you wanted to pause the video now to write down the join code, that would be good. Now I'm going to switch over to my live screen and walk you through the different things that can help you with your workflow in Google Classroom. So the first thing you see is the stream. In the stream is where you can post assignments, announcements, and post questions. This is the section that you would use every day. The next section you see is the student section. Here you can invite students. You can invite students to by clicking on the invite button and typing in each individual email address. Or when you're in a lab, you can have when you have a class of Chromebooks, you can have the students go to the Google Classroom, just like you did, and show them the join code on the whiteboard, and their names will auto-populate in this section. This is the code right here. And after that, you have the About section. In the About section is where you would put material that you would use throughout the year. For example, your syllabus could go there, or a link that you use or you want your students to use repeatedly. You notice in the About section for this class, I have a guide to the 4 C's, which is a PDF, and I also have a link to Alice Keeler's blog. She's somewhat of a guru of anything Google Classroom, iPad, or Chromebooks. What we're going to do next is go right back to the stream. You'll notice that I already have a few things posted here. Every time you post something new, it automatically pops up to the top and pushes other items down. It also gives a timestamp to when things are posted. What I'd like you to do is to show you how to post something inside of your stream. If you go down to the bottom corner, you have the plus sign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post an announcement. And after I do that, I'm going to give it a title, or I'm going to give some directions, Google slide, presentation, and then I'll go to Google Drive. And when I go to Google Drive, it's usually the most recent thing you are working on. Do that and hit add. Now, if you notice over here at the post, there's an arrow down arrow where you can post it right away. You can schedule it for a later date, or you can just save it so you can come back and work on it. Another new feature of Google Classroom is that you can choose which students get the announcement or the assignment. For this purpose of what we're doing right now is I'm going to leave it for all students. I'll go ahead and post that. And also on this announcement post, there are the 3 dots right here in the corner of the post. So this is where you can edit maybe you need to change the directions, you have to fix a typo, or you can go ahead and delete it, which means it takes it off altogether. Or if you posted a link, you can copy the link and put it somewhere else. We're going to delete it because I already have it up there. The next thing you can do is you can create an assignment. So if you go to the assignment, give it a title. This one, I'll post a graphic organizer that my 7th graders were working on. And so I give it a title, graphic organizer. The instructions are to complete the graphic organizer. With claims, reasons, and evidence. And I'm going to go back to Google Drive, and I'm going to search for my graphic organizer that I was using earlier today. Click on that, hit add. And because it's a Google document, and because it's an assignment, it gives you a few options here. The first option is students can view file. That means that they can just look at your document. They can't do anything to it. All they can do is look at it. Other things that you can do is students can edit file. That means every student that you assign this particular item to will have a chance to edit it. Type on it, delete it, add to it, take from it. Or you can do the third option, which is what I do most of the time, is make a copy for each student. So when the student clicks on that Google document, it makes a copy of it. So I still keep my original document that I created, and each student will get their own document that they can manipulate and add to for the purpose of the assignment. And so that's what I normally do, is what I'm going to do, make a copy for each student. You also can have a due date, a certain day that it's due, a certain time, or no due date. We'll just put tomorrow. Again, just like when you posted the announcement, when you assign an assignment, you can assign it right away, which means as soon as I hit assign, it'll show up in my stream. I can schedule the assignment. So maybe I don't want them to know about the assignment or get it right away, but maybe I don't want to wait and have it posted in the morning. Or again, save the draft and come back and work on it. We'll just go ahead and assign that. So here's the graphic organizer. It says it's due tomorrow. 0 are done, 0 are not done. It tells you each student will get a copy. And once again, it has the 3 things here where you have the 3 options of what you want to do with that post. The next thing is you could create a question. Create a question. How would you use this platform in your class? That would be the question. Instructions, which are optional. I always put, please answer in a complete sentence. Okay. And so on their end, on your end, it'll say open, and you'll have that there, and then you will answer in a complete sentence. Thank you for watching. More to come.